Hi folks, today we're discussing the beloved and long-lived Betty White, who died in her home on North Carmelino Avenue in the Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles on December 31, 2021.
Oh gosh.
How old was Betty White when she died? Betty White had been making recent headlines even before her death. That was because she had been preparing to celebrate her 100th birthday on January 17, 2022. Unfortunately, she passed just a few weeks before the big day at 99. In fact, a movie has been created in honor of the big would-be centennial mark for White. Betty White, 100 Years Young will feature White, as well as a star-studded cast including Ryan Reynolds, Tina Fey, Clint Eastwood, Morgan Freeman, Carol Burnett, and Jimmy Kimmel. The movie was planned to arrive in 900 select theaters on January 17. Shortly after her death, producers announced that the movie event will go on as planned. We will go forward with our plans to show the film on January 17 in hopes our film will provide a way for all who loved her to celebrate her life, and experience what made her such a national treasure. Film producers Steve Boettcher and Mike Drinkeln said in a statement to CNN. What is Betty White famous for? Betty White's career started at 8 years old back in the 1930s. In the decades following, she made a name for herself as a staple on game shows, as well as Emmy-winning guest appearances on The Mary Tyler Moore Show. However, she is most well known for her role as naive Rose Nylund on The Golden Girls, which ran for 7 seasons and netted her yet another Emmy.
And the winner is Betty White, the Golden Girl.
I tell you, we've been so keyed up and so geared up all day, all week, because just getting down into the finals and being in a place like this with all the people that are in this room, that was the thing, to be with Shelley and Felicia, to say nothing of our girls. But to get to this point, you can't narrow it down any more than 3. I mean, there ain't no way. I am the lucky one who gets to come up and pick up this beautiful Golden Girl. But Estelle and Rue and Bea and I all thank you. We're a match set. You can't split us up. We want to thank the network for taking a chance on 4 old ladies. And I want to thank, of course, Paul Witt and that wonderful Susan Harris and Tony Thomas, and I'm not going to go down the list of names because if I miss anybody, it will break my heart. It's just the happiest experience and the most wonderful people it's ever been my privilege to be with. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Howie Mandel. In this category.
After keeping busy with guest appearances on various television shows, Betty White experienced a bit of a renaissance in the 2000s and 2010s. Her scene-stealing performance in The Proposal led to a petition to get her to host Saturday Night Live. The petition was successful, making White the oldest host in the show's history at 88. She then returned to sitcoms on TV Land's Hot in Cleveland, as well as launched her own clothing line and calendar. She even received a PBS documentary about her in 2018 entitled Betty White, First Lady of Television. Did Betty White have a husband? Even though Betty was about to be 100, I thought she would live forever, her agent and close friend Jeff Widgers told People in a statement on Friday. I will miss her terribly, and so will the animal world that she loved so much. I don't think Betty ever feared passing because she always wanted to be with her most beloved husband Alan Ludden. She believed she would be with him again. Indeed, White had been married 3 times in 1945, 1947 and 1963. Ludden was her last and longest-lasting spouse, as they were married until his death in 1981. Did Betty White have children? Though White and Ludden had no children together, she had 3 stepchildren from Ludden's previous marriage. And as Witjes mentioned in his statement, she was known as a firm animal lover. She leaves behind decades of work with the Los Angeles Zoo Commission, the Morris Animal Foundation, African Wildlife Foundation, and Actors and Others for Animals.